3-2 traffic.
3-3.
Lincoln Park with Minnesota King John 4920.
Heavy.
Anybody by Peter in 34. Portland in 31st, trash truck.
I'm going to turn that off.
Yeah, but just on 2.
Well, welcome to Wednesday Hump Day edition of Live on Patrol Educational Broadcast, folks. I'm Ramsey County Deputy Pat Scott. With me is
Deputy Joe Miller, better known as the backseaters as Jelly Joe. Greetings, everybody.
It is a bright 52-degree day here in St. Paul, Ramsey County. It feels warmer, though. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I'm feeling overheated.
Yes, folks, we're not in Florida. This is actually Minnesota. No snow and we got sun.
Yeah, the last couple of days, all the snow melted off.
Hey, you know it's warm when you can have your windows down in
February.
In February, yes.
So we're going to see what we can come across out here. Our afternoon night cat crew had a busy night last night. They recovered a stolen truck that I think it tried to ram its way out from being stopped, but they successfully got it stopped.
I can't remember if they made 2 arrests or 3. Did one get away or?
I think one got away and they got 2.
Yeah, Billy Thurmer, nice job on the cat team last night. Spotted it, and I think White Bear and Minnehaha or something in that area, and then went south. First like Hudson and then White Bear, and then eventually went to Suburban by Popeye's Chicken.
I am what I am. There it went. It's gone.
Yeah, I've done that many times. Drop this bottle cap.
We're northbound on Payne Avenue, coming up on Case. If you haven't already, we would appreciate you sharing this live educational broadcast. We like getting our message out as far and wide as possible.
Mighty Mike and Mighty Mike and Steve Light, Director Light, were out on Wednesday. I happened to tune in for a little bit.
You mean on Monday?
Monday, I'm sorry, yeah, Monday. It's quite the combo. I was kind of entertained. I watched for about 20 minutes, and they were a couple entertaining group of people.
They both definitely have great communication skills, otherwise known as a gift for gab.
Yeah, it was great commentary.
Do JTS 345. That's the exact kind of RAV4.
Yeah, from earlier.
New message.
If it comes back to RAV4, good enough.
It does, it's clear.
Okay.
Off of Timberlake.
Okay.
But yeah, I remember the steering wheel cover thing earlier here. Left to St. Paul.
Right as we were starting work, it all happened. Say hello to my dentist here. Say hi to my dentist too.
Oh, yeah. I wonder how long before we get a snowstorm. There's always one big one last that comes, usually somewhere in March.
During the hockey or wrestling tournaments.
Yes, that's correct. I'm glad you brought that up because I think Bob touched on that on Friday with the girls' state high school hockey tournament. They had it last weekend. Hill Murray girls won the Class AA, and I can't remember if it was Dodge County for the Class A won the Class A. And
Really?
yeah, of course the
Good
boys
for
is
them.
coming up next week. This week they have the section tournaments, big games tonight for Class AA boys hockey.
Now, Edina played Hill Murray, right?
No, they're in a different section, and Edina is number 1 seed. I think it's section 2. I want to say. So they play. I think I can't remember who they play, but I think they play tonight. If they win, they would go to state. And then Hill Murray plays Roseville tonight, and then Stillwater plays White Bear Lake, and then the winner of those 2 games play on Friday for the championship to go to state.
Okay.
If you're from Minnesota and it's state high school hockey tournament time, it's a big, especially if you grew up playing hockey, it's a pretty big deal.
The state of hockey.
Yep.
Well, like with all of these weekday lives, we're not going to be out real long, maybe an hour or so, maybe a little bit longer. Unless, of course, something comes up.
Which can happen at any time.
Got that right. I think the old saying is police work is 90% sheer boredom and 10% utter terror.
Yeah. That Johnson ball field looks a little soggy, but Johnson High School, of course, on the rink here on the right. Phelan Ice Arena.
Well, that startled me.
I'm guessing that's the shop class turning on their exhaust fan.
We like to swing by the high schools and the surrounding neighborhood. Often our kids who steal cars will give themselves a ride to school and stash the car somewhere nearby.
That's happened more times than we can count.
Well, there are a lot of people excited to have you out here today. I'm noticing the comments.
Well, that's good. That is good. Well, thank you, backseaters. I sure appreciate that. It's always fun to ride with Pat.
I enjoy riding with you. You're a good partner.
Well, thank you, Patrick.
And I have got in the back seat, I've got to remember to drop them off. I've got some hats and gloves from Greg and Jan Pluff, a couple of friends of mine.
Yeah.
Over to.
There, guys. 1 more second.
Anything else you need? 031 693.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's hard for me to do this on this computer here, on my phone here, but I can. Yeah. All right. I can probably try to figure it out. No, I'm with Pat. We're doing live. All right. Yep. What?
You would have run into the office.
No, we're good. I was just gonna check that thing.
Okay. We were talking about this place having a hot fire and being boarded up.
Checkerboard pizza.
The arcade bar and Eastside Institution.
Mm-hmm.
Michael, the cat team is doing great, like always. Cat team, the intelligence unit, and the gun unit are all pretty much one big happy family, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yes. It's all the same. There's so much stuff that it's crossover between our juveniles that are stealing cars or carrying firearms or involved in various stuff.
Various nefarious stuff.
Yeah, it's gotten better though. I mean, there was a time we could go out here for 10, 20 minutes and we find 2-3 stolen cars.
Oh,
no problem.
Easily. Which is the situation Minneapolis is in right now.
Correct.
But they're doing a hell of a job over there.
They are. It's a work in progress.
You know what I'm going to do here, Joe? I'm going to pull over in a minute, and I'm going to do the shout-outs from Friday night that I wasn't able to do. I had that crud Friday night, and I wasn't able to come out live.
I think that is a great idea. People sure do enjoy those shout-outs.
Yes, they do.
Plus, it's like when I hear those shout-outs, I'm like, it's almost like a radio voice person. Like, you do such a great job at doing those. Like, dang, that's good.
Well, thank you. That's very nice of you to say.
Advice, 179. Copy.
And there aren't a whole lot. Actually, it's a couple weeks worth. I'm just going to pull to the side of the road right here and get them done because it's going to take about a minute. Sue Nickham had her birthday February 12th with love from Alan Graham. Happy birthday to you, Sue. I hope it was a good one. Morgan Schrader, February 13th. Love from Grandma and Grandpa. Well, happy birthday, Morgan. Kaylee Lewis is a Valentine's baby. Love from Brandon. Happy birthday to you, Kaylee.
179.
Carol O'Neill. Happy anniversary on Valentine's Day. 30 years with love from Stephen, who I certainly hope is your husband. Jim Bull, February 23rd. Lots of love from Barbara. Carol Langenfeld retires, let's see, is today the 25th?
It is. 26th.
Retired yesterday after 39 years as manager of the Colonial Village Manufactured Home Community in Moundsview. You'll be missed by all. That was submitted by Dan and Carol. Well, congratulations and enjoy your retirement, Carol.
This is Medic Hamlin in Sherburne for a man down in the
That's
alley.
it? That's
the
it?
east side of
That
the
wasn't that many
intersection, north
shout-outs.
side of the-
Received. 159, cancel 150.
150. There.
Received.
152.
147 will be 23 minutes block.
Copy.
Remember that guy, I think it was last year, who was in the stolen car behind 1052 Ross here?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And so I still can't figure out how he got through the yard. He's parked right there.
Yeah, it's right by the fire station. Where is the fire station right there?
Or was it this? Yeah,
It's
this,
right by the fire station.
right here. He was parked right there, and somehow or another got through. I don't know how he did it. How you doing, guys? What's up? Silver Mercedes. It doesn't. Something just didn't feel right about his little maneuver there in the street.
All right.
147, 35-year-old female, tax screening.
Check right for me if you would.
Yep. You're good over here.
Down, are they graded?
May have been inhaling something. Nothing medic calls here.
Copy, are
Left
they
turn.
graded?
LXB 197. Lima X-ray boy 197.
Got it.
New message. New message.
Valid. 379 Cayuga.
Mercedes.
Scan Mercedes C 2010.
Okay. Thank you.
There's like one, two, three. It's gonna be RO. Double check that. It's clear and they are valid.
Okay.
But yeah, that was interesting. Left blinker and it goes right.
He was testing us.
I think so. Maybe he's watching.
I've got to stop and look something up here real quick. All right, our friend Sergeant Don Grundy is battling cancer right now. And on this Saturday, from 1 to 6, there's a fundraiser for him at the Earl and Wilson Event Center. And that is, that's on 7th Street in St. Paul. You know, the address isn't listed here.
Maybe if you view the page.
But it's the Earl and Wilson Event Center. Which is...
Yeah, I'm curious too. Let me...
I'm not exactly sure the
Yeah,
address.
256 East 7th Street. East 7th Street, 256. Oh, it's
East?
it's downtown.
East 7th or West 7th?
East.
256 East 7th Street.
Right by the Gopher Bar.
So, everyone is welcome, and anyone who attends, it'll be greatly appreciated if you go to the fundraiser for Don Grundhauser.
I'm trying to think what that place that looks like there. It's right by the Gopher Bar, but on the other side.
Yeah, it's, I believe I went to a wedding there a few years ago. If I recall correctly, it's a pretty cool spot. My friend Judy Kroll is with us. Hi to you, Judy, and give that adorable husband of yours, Bernie, a hug from me.
Cheers. And I don't want to saloon.
Right. Because I can't remember what was Cheers. I'm not
Public Park Tavern.
HZV 927.
New message. New message. New message.
Expired. Progressive. Chevy.
Captiva?
No, they're on that one.
Say the plate back.
HZ Zebra Boy 927.
Oh, H Zebra Victor.
Zebra Victor.
927. Okay.
New message. New message.
Should be a Suburban or
New
Tahoe. I think
message.
Suburban.
Oh, I recognize that name. Yes, a couple.
And got in a shootout with the carjacker.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt saved lives that day, not to mention his own and his partner's.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I certainly hope he got a Medal of Valor for that.
I think the Pub East, that was called Pub East maybe,
It could be.
years ago.
And right down here at the end here on the left, I think it might be is it a nursing home now? I'm not sure if it was where the nursing home is or where this lot is right here. It used to be Johnson Brothers Liquors. And that's where the killer of Ron Ryan Jr. and Tim Jones dumped his vehicle after killing Ron Ryan Jr.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good memory on that one. That's exactly what that Johnson Brothers liquor.
Then, I can't remember exactly which house. He ended up down at the ball fields below here.
Yeah, this is like Parkway Little League.
And that's where he killed Tim Jones. He was hiding in a fish house down in there. And then, is it Euclid? What up to? I still remember, I can still see the helicopter was right over that hill right there. And I had partnered up with Joe Younghans at the time. And we sat there, you know, we tried to think logically, as much emotion as there was at the time. We tried to think logically for a minute, and we actually pointed to a couple of houses and said he's going to be right there. And that's where we found him, underneath the deck of a house. Or alongside a house. The guns were under the deck of the house. 3 guns. His gun, Ronnie's, and Tim's.
Dang.
Bravo 200 Yoshi.
Have a good day, 1316.
Yeah, everybody on or off duty that day came in who heard about it. And I actually heard about it from my mother in Arizona, who called me and woke me up to tell me she'd heard about Ronnie getting shot and killed.
Yeah, I think it was Tim Jones' day off too, wasn't it, or something?
Sure was. And I was right about here when I heard the gunshots that killed Tim.
And what is that street? Is that Griffith, or what is it on the other side of here?
The one that runs the same way as this?
Yeah, that dead end street.
Well, the dead end is Conway. I think it is Euclid that we got him behind the house, though. Because Conway ends right at the park. You gotta love it. February and you're out in shorts. Have a good one.
Yeah, they didn't seem too excited to see us.
No, sure didn't. And as soon as we came around that bend, they made us as cops. And we are in an unmarked car, folks.
Yeah, for a second, it looked like our old buddy Skeeter Mudgett from back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
That shaved kind of look.
What time did you leave to Children's?
12:31.
Heading towards Duluth and Case.
Yep. The intersection that looks exactly like Carolyn and Hazel.
I was just going to say that.
In fact, I'm going to drive by there so folks can see what we're talking about.
All right, good idea.
Remember this right here, this view right here, with this dead end with the arrow to the left. Remember that.
Duluth and Case.
We're going to go about a mile away to another intersection.
Never mind.
That building right there is where the second killer of Sergeant Bergeron in Maplewood was taken into custody.
Yep. Now that day you were off. You came in. You had like your church shoes.
I was on. That day I was working, but I came out wearing jeans, a t-shirt, body armor, and gun belt, as did just because we were all in the locker room changing when it happened. And I partnered up with Linda Mercado.
Linda Mercado.
She was a great cop.
Nice lady.
And a good cop. And when bad guys tried to get physical with her, she turned into a bulldog, man. Let me tell you.
Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. I haven't seen her in years, but
I know.
she's doing well.
Friends with her on Facebook. See her on Facebook now and then. You know, she's married to Jeff Whitbeck.
Yeah, he was the gun range master, right, for a while. Or
After Randy.
yeah, Randy Barnett, was it? Or
Yep.
Sorry about that. You can clear this report.
Well, Nancy, I have actually made runzas at home. Runzas are delicious.
what are they? Say that again.
It's a runza. It's I think it's ground beef and onion inside a soft, like pastry doughy shell. They're delicious.
All right. I have not had one of those.
I think they're also in some countries called B-Rocks. I think it's called B-Rock.
I've had a Scotch egg with Pat. Bob was not a fan of the Scotch egg.
You got to have Scotch eggs at Emmett's up on Grand Avenue. Emmett's Irish Pub.
But there's something weird in those too, like a ground something.
It's ground beef or lamb, usually beef, around a just barely hard-boiled egg, and then it's breaded and deep fried.
Yeah.
And if it's done right, when you open it up, there's just a little bit of runniness to the yolk.
Yeah, I'm with Bob on that one. I tried it. I don't think I'd try it again.
Okay.
I know you liked it, but
New message. New message.
There you go. Ground beef, onion, cabbage, and a yeast roll. And they're delicious. Thank you, Nancy. I couldn't remember everything. All right, we're coming up on the other intersection where you'll see what I mean, folks. Yeah, if you're not paying attention, confused as to where you're at. Pretty much the same deal. Ruth in Maryland, not Hazel, Ruth.
Plus 354, 356.
very similar.
354. 356.
Suspects was at 1045 at 8 Sandra Lee Drive, 71-year-old male.
354, I copy. 356 started. 341, cancel 56.
That's extra.
Thank you. Thank you.
Street.
Oh, we don't.
White Barrel. So I'm going to give you a little bit of love here, folks.
519 will take on AMA.
Actually, there's a whole Facebook page devoted to
Copy.
Street.
Go for it.
Copy. 359 Tango, how do you want me to clear your last?
We got a bunch of different radio channels on, folks, but there's not a whole lot going on.
No, and I got the cat up as well, and the pendings are not much.
And here on the left is where Hillcrest Golf Course used to be.
It looks way different now.
As they're putting in some different levels of housing, I believe. And maybe some retail. I'm not sure on that, though. Yeah, let's see how I maneuver here.
You must.
We'll be knocking at 1173. In relation.
Copy. 1 lacrosse. On a disorderly, 610 info. Call received the sisters on scene with the daughter and the child's father trying to take the child out of school.
What's copy? 117 on 37.
117 on 1331.
You just make an escape with someone at 723 Sherman.
Is it furnace or furnace?
Furness. Boy, we are coming up dry on the east side here, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Maybe the nice weather's got people just all calm and keeping that bay.
Enjoying it. How refreshing. It's a big old truck.
It's a nice truck.
Yeah, it is.
The heck that was.
Hurrying out of the parking lot.
They're requesting medics. I'm confirming with the TC. It sounds like they're still getting people going. Just trying to figure out what's somebody jumping the bus stop happening.
Good man. Picking up that dog poop.
I saw that too.
Good man. Or
2362 looks like the TC is working on notifying.
I knew what you meant, Pat.
thinking about getting some chickens in the spring.
Chickens?
Chickens.
What are you going to do with them?
Put them in a coop and collect eggs from them.
That's a lot of work, Patrick.
031.
I'm only thinking about doing 5. I got to find out how much work that would be.
Don't the Sparks do that? Or
Yes, they do.
probably be able to help you out, but
They have already offered.
Two of them.
you got to clean the coop every week or couple weeks, or.
I got to do some research on it, see exactly what it's going to entail.
But yeah, the way the egg prices are, I don't blame you. That probably would be a terrible idea.
But you know, as much as eggs have gone up, they are still about the best food deal around. I mean, 2 eggs is a meal for most people,
Yeah.
and that's about $1.50,
Yeah, I
even
go-
at today's prices.
Yeah, I go to the Quick Trip, get the egg, grade A eggs or whatever they are that are I think now like $4 or over $4, and then a bag of hash browns, bacon, 2 for $8, the whole packages, and that's my breakfast. Where's this medical going? Bravo Squad or?
We're still here a little bit. Could you do a DLC?
Okay.
see what the medic group's going, because I don't see any other squads other than...
Update on the suspect
Must
or
just be
municipal
straight
team.
medical.
Negative. I'll confirm with the TC. I'm assuming still at the bus stop.
Well, you made Donna Sidursky hungry for breakfast.
Engine 10. Although when I was down in Florida, the egg prices actually were cheaper in Florida.
Everyone in the area. There's nothing going on here. Just put a SOG away.
Surprising.
And I'm sorry, I gotta wonder why is it the cost of chicken going up? You know? And
Blackmail has been 35,785
and
pounds.
it seems like Mexico and Canada aren't having a bird flu issue. Really strange.
It is.
Westbound on Phelan Drive, just about to cross into Burrill Street.
Just come down for a little bit. As well.
Copy.
M&H gas
M&H.
station. Pretty decent little convenience store inside too.
Yep.
Good snacks, decent roller dogs.
Yeah, for a while, you and Bob were getting the roller dogs.
Hard to beat them when they're done right. Well, we have been trying for better than an hour to find something to get into. Without luck.
Nope. Yeah, I was almost gonna like restart your computer going, is there more something, is this something not working right or what? Because there's just looks the same as when we started an hour ago. What's really changed?
Yeah. Stop for that stuff.
924.
You didn't signal that turn. I think
I think
I'm
he's-
going to stop this guy.
West 524.
Little fast, and he didn't use your signal.
You didn't stop for the stop sign.
66 East 9, apartment 1306. Callers as an employee sent an email resigning from their job and now they're not responding to calls from anyone. Their name's going to be 45-year-old.
All right, slow down. Stop for stop signs, okay? All right, take care.
Late for work at home or late to change to go to work?
I'm gathering to go to work. Working people a break.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to do it on there too. I suppose I could turn my lights off. Well, I've got to make a pit stop, and we are close to our office. So what do you say we wrap it up for today, Joe?
Yeah, that's fine with me. Thank you, backseaters.
The sheriff and I should be out Friday night, and I'll be out again next week, hopefully. So thank you for being with us for this midweek session of Live on Patrol.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thank you, backseaters.
All right, take care, folks.
Voices rising up, we had justice in demand. Shout out girls, the name the sheriff gave. But they took it and owned it, fearless and brave. From fucked up police to justice for Floyd, they speak for the silence and they won't be destroyed. Critics call them hijackers, but they're on a roll. On the corner,